Hello, it's me. So, shout out to The Independent for their coverage. Do go over there and watch their articles on this subject. New Banksy painting outside court shows judge beating a protester. There it is. So let's have a quick look see, and I shall opine. I didn't realise they'd covered it up. There it is. There. Do pause it if you want to see it a bit further. So he's confirmed it's definitely his. Ooh. So now the big story here is not the fact that Banksy, who is a very sharp witness to social conditions here in the UK, and he then paints these pieces which, in one image, give us a great deal of social information. They're like political timestamps on the timeline of the UK. And there have been all kinds of little issues, big issues surrounding the artwork. The big thing with Banksy is he's become well known. His paintings now sell for huge sums of money. There have been controversies with buildings cutting the wall out that the artwork appears on. In some cases better than others, much to the chagrin of art galleries. And they get sold on. And, there's this whole question of who actually owns the paintings, because Banksy, by painting them on the wall, gives them to us, the people of the country, far and wide, from the lowest to the highest. The truest form of artwork in a public space for all to see. But I think now it's going to be hijacked by the fact that it's right by a CCTV camera, because nobody knows who Banksy is and has been for all these years. It's a closely guarded secret, but there's a CCTV camera. My personal feeling is that if we ever find out who Banksy is, it will be a great shame. The only way we should find out is if he outs himself. Otherwise, like the titular character in the film V for Vendetta, V, who is always masked, we don't find out until the end who the character is. And if I'm not mistaken, he's a lowly chap. There we go. We're all just people, aren't we? Doesn't matter if we're haven't got shoes or if we wear a gold crown. That old saying is true. We all take a shit. So, CCTV camera aside, let's continue rather. So, is this painting a direct response to the Palestine Action Group, who have been proscribed as a terrorist organization now? That in itself is a bad idea. All you do is you make martyrs of the people within the organization. They're not terrorists. There are some people who would argue they're supporting terrorists. But they in themselves, they have a right to their viewpoint. And it's up to the rest of us, surely, to say, if we feel this, no, you're wrong. You're wrong. You shouldn't do that. That's how public discourse is carried out. If the state ever tries to censure or censor anything, it always ends badly for the state. It just gets worse and worse and worse. So, is this painting, this very special piece of artwork, very important piece of artwork, which is undoubtedly making a political comment, which most, if not all, of Banksy's works do, Is it as a direct response to the arrest of these Palestinian action activists, or is it a wider visual commentary on the two-tier justice system that we have here in the UK, or that appears to be here in the UK, whereby people who steal things don't get police attention because the police don't have any time? That's a very general statement, by the way. And those people, and some people who post online, get arrested. Which to certainly someone of my age is still unbelievable to say that. But here we are. It's happening. And it's a realism. It's true. There's nothing we can do to say it's not happening, because it's obvious. Do let me know what you think in the comments below, whether or not you think it's in support of Palestine action, or whether you think it's just a larger commentary on the situation we have here with the judiciary in the UK, or whether you think it's just including everything. It's a very general social commentary about the rather, dare I say, dark and potentially dystopian situation that we have here. Do like and subscribe, and if the hype button is there underneath the video, do give that a press. It really does help the channel. Until next time, this is me signing off. Do look after yourselves.